if you're going to get good at this business and make money in this business, it's not on a technical degree of difficulty scale, and I do this all the time when I do my seminars, is, if you look at laying on the sofa is a 1 on a scale of 1 to 10, and 10 is, let's say, the hardest thing to do is conducting brain surgery on a human being. Let's say we'd rate that as a 10. I'm sure that's probably fairly challenging. Network marketing is about a 2.5 on a technical degree of difficulty scale. So, but you have to understand this, that in order for you to get good at it, even though it's only a 2.5, and I know some people are like, dude, what are you talking about? A 2.5, it's like an 11 in my book, a 12, a 15. Off the charts hard. I know. I mean, I spent the first couple years doing network marketing and literally had nothing to show for it except for $15,000 in debt. So I know what it's like to struggle. But I can tell you this, if you stay consistent and if you can choose your schedule, if you're a part-time network marketer building your business, which most people are, they start part-time before they go full-time, I'd rather see you building your business an hour or a couple hours. Let's say you have 10 hours a week, okay? Let's say that's your limit in terms of your time. Let's be realistic. I'm going to just use this as an example. Obviously, you want to put in as much time as you can possibly put into it because you're going to get bigger results with more time. But I'd rather see somebody, if they go, hey, I can control my schedule, Todd, and what would you recommend here so I can maximize and make sure I'm getting good as best I can possibly be at this? What should I do? Should I work for 10 hours on Saturday, or should I work Monday through Friday for 2 hours a day? I'd have you all day long working Monday through Friday 2 hours a day, because that which you do consistently becomes much easier to do. And when I say finish what you started, what I mean by finish what you started is on a number of things. Number one, going back to number one on my point here that's on your screen, make the commitment. That means you're finishing. That means you've decided that you're going to do it. There is no out. How cool would that be if you made that big of a commitment where you're in until? You're in until. Until what? Until. Well, until you make it, whatever that is for you. Meaning you're in. There is no out. There is no option to back out. There is no option to go someplace else or go back to what you didn't probably like to begin with. You go in and you finish. And the other thing is, when it comes to finishing, and I like to talk about this, is you as marketers, and especially incorporating this, online marketing, you've got to go finish the business. You've got to go get the business. I will tell you this. This is not, network marketing is not boomerang marketing. It's not throw it out there like a boomerang, and then you're waiting for the person to come back and sign up. You've got to go get the business. The best internet network marketers that I know are on it from, in terms of doing everything that they can from a lead generation standpoint, using all the tools and the bells and whistles that are available to them in the online world, but they go get the business. If I'm generating a lead through the MLSP platform, for example, and that lead comes to me, I'm picking up the phone. I'm initiating contact. I'm getting them the information about my opportunity. I'm taking them through the process. And then, I need to get a little bit more information. Fine, that's pretty typical. Well, I'm not going to drop the ball at the 50-yard line. Clear field in front of me, no defenders behind me, coming after me, and I got free reign on the goal line, but then I dropped the ball. In other words, I didn't do the follow-up call. When somebody says to me, I'm not very good at follow-up, it makes me want to vomit. Because it's not really a skill-based thing. There's a few things that you can do to get good at following up, but it's really more decision-based than being skill-based. It's a matter of putting it in your calendar. Well, Bob, so I'm going to get you the rest of the information through this website. Here's the website address. Cool. Got it. Excellent. So when do you think you'll have another 30 minutes to get through that information? Well, today's what? Wednesday? Well, I won't be able to get to it until tomorrow night, Thursday. Well, Bob, how about if we talk tomorrow night, Thursday night? What's better for you, 6 or 8 o'clock? And you follow up and you finish what you started, and you stay in the game. So this is your simple game plan. Make the commitment. Work on your skills. Take action by prospecting while following your system. Stay consistent. Finish what you started. And here's the number one problem facing most network marketers, you guys. And this is it. This is the number one problem. It's how to easily and effortlessly enroll people into your business and sell what you sell. Okay? That is the single biggest problem addressing most network marketers. There is no other bigger problem. Think about this. Think about people in your downline. Okay, hopefully you got some people in your downline. That's a good thing. Okay? Imagine this. Your new people, their biggest struggle is being able to sponsor somebody, being able to sign somebody up. What if it was easy and effortless to enroll people? You wouldn't have any problems. And the problems that you would have, you would address along the way pretty darn easily. It would be problems like, okay, well, how do I manage this big organization, and how do I communicate to the team, and how do I, support the organization at this growing organization, this massive structure that's building underneath me. And those are great problems to have. So you got to understand that that's how you're paid. When you enroll people in your business and you bring distributors in and you sell your products and services that you sell, that is how you're paid. What are your biggest fears related to prospecting and talking to people about your business? Because you do have to talk to people, regardless of how internet focused you are. This is still a relationship, and I love you guys. I love MLSP. I mean, absolutely the importance of relationship. This is a relationship building business, and you still have got to have that component. Like if I'm in the deal, I don't care if it's how I generate the lead, online, offline, whatever, article marketing through a blog, whatever I'm doing, capture page, squeeze page, whatever. I got to pick up the phone and call that person and develop a relationship with them, because they're more likely to buy from you and do business with you if you show that willingness to reach out and touch somebody. Most people's biggest fears of initiating contact is fear of failing. Fear of being ridiculed. I don't want to sound like an idiot. Fear of being rejected. Fear of not being taken seriously. Fear of the unknown. And certainly the fear of not knowing what to say and being stuck. Nobody wants to be stuck in a situation. What are your biggest fears related to prospecting? Well, the really, really simple solution to that nagging problem is knowing exactly what to say and how to say it, so that you attract people rather than repel people. And I can tell you this, that there are people that get on the phone and every word, because the way the words that come out of their mouth, the way they come out and what they're saying, they're repelling people. And there are others that, because of the way they've crafted their words and what they're saying, and they're on task, they're attracting them. So the solution to that is knowing what to say. For example, when I first started in my business 21 years ago, literally the first day I walked in the business, I was handed a script, okay? I was handed a script, okay? And okay, so you get the point here. Okay, Todd, I get it. But how do I know what is the right thing to say? Well, you follow something that's proven. You follow a proven guide, a script that gives you the right words to use and specifically teaches you how to deliver them with effectiveness. And you know what? If you don't know what to say, you're not likely to say it. You're not likely to prospect. You've got to make sure you're arming your people with stuff that's going to empower them. And first of all, you got to arm yourself. You got to equip yourself. But as you go along, you need to be empowering your people as well. If you don't know what to say, you're not likely to say it. It's like, imagine the first time you get started in a network marketing business, and you're like, cool, I get it. It's like, first thing, when somebody looks at a network marketing business, I know this because I've been in the field as a distributor for a very long time, full time. First question that's going on in somebody's mind is, man, is this for real? Let's first think about this. First time somebody's looking at a deal, they're looking at a business, and they're like, okay, now, hold on a second. Wait, what was that figure? How much, huh? It's like, is this real? They want to know if it's real. Then they realize, okay, this is real. The next question is, well, can I do it? Can I do this? If it's okay, first of all, yep, it's real. I get it. Boy, it's way different than I was taught growing up. $3,000 a month with a BS after my name, $5,000 with an MBA, $10,000 with a PhD, or whatever society says we're worth in the marketplace. And then when you get involved in network marketing, you can create whatever worth you want. You create your value in the marketplace. Is this real? You go, yep, it's real. Can I do this? I don't know yet. And so I remember day one getting started and literally being handed a script. And we sat there on Saturday training, and I didn't know what to say. It's like, okay, and once you sign up, and think back, if maybe you're new, I don't know, or maybe you've been around for a little bit, I don't know, but my first couple questions were, okay, I get it, makes sense. Who do I talk to, and what do I say? Because I don't have a clue. I get it. They were selling this cool product or the service. That makes sense. But who do I talk to, and what do I say? Well, that's where the training comes in. And so having